Before handing in your paper, it is important to prepare a proper list of all sources you used. To illustrate this example, we are using Word 2010. The steps may be slightly different with another program. Use the online help for your software to determine the methods and options available to you. Your reference list or works cited list provides information about all the sources you used, published in any media, including as print, audiovisual, and electronic sources. It presents, in alphabetical order by author name, all the documents you consulted or quoted in your work. Here they are presented by category, so you can see the different types of information required for each type of source, but in your paper, they will always be in alphabetical order by author name. Reference lists can be typed up manually. Here are a few general presentation rules. Bibliographical references are double-spaced. Use the Line and Paragraph Spacing button in the Paragraph group for this purpose. Open the Paragraph group to ensure that the entire list of references is double-spaced. For any type of document, start the list of references at the left margin. The next line should be indented 1/2 inch to create a hanging indent. On the ruler, grab the hanging indent arrow and slide it to the 1/2 inch position. All lines except the first line of each reference are shifted to the right. For a book, the reference starts with the author's last name, followed by a comma and the author's first initial, followed by a period. Next, we see the date of publication, in parentheses. The title of the work is given, followed, in this case, by the edition number. The last pieces of information required are the place of publication, followed by a colon, and the name of the publisher. As you can see, different types of sources require different information. For social science courses, you will most likely use the APA system, unless your professor informs you otherwise. There are a number of very useful online sources for getting your sources in proper shape. As new forms of communication proliferate, new ways to cite them are developed. The APA method for referencing a Twitter post is relatively new, for example. Some software programs, such as Microsoft Word 2010, can automatically generate a reference list or bibliography. The default presentation rules may not necessarily reflect the rules at your stage up, however, so it may be more difficult to use the automatic function than to enter the information by hand. If you want to use this function with recognized styles, such as APA, Chicago, or MLA, find the Citations and Bibliography group under the References tab. Click on Insert Citation, and then select Add New Source. In the Type of Source field, choose a source from those identified in the drop-down menu. For example, select Article in a Periodical. Then enter the information requested in each field and click on OK. But in this case, let's click on Cancel to close this window. Finally, to automatically generate the references list, you place your cursor in the appropriate place and click on Bibliography, and then select the bibliography model you want. All of your entries will be automatically displayed. In other words, at the end of every paper you write, you can automatically format your bibliography in the blink of an eye. But it is important to ensure that it is completely consistent from beginning to end, and of course, that you've used the style your professor asked for.